Now I'm going to strum a little chord progression. Tell me if you recognise where the major 7th chord is. So, did you guess where the major 7th chord was? Well, it was on the 2nd bar, the 6th bar and the 8th bar. Well, if you didn't recognise where it was, don't worry, because you're going to learn it now. And the thing about this chord, it's used in so many different songs, and we're going to talk about some of those songs in a moment. But first, let's have a look at the chord shape itself. And there are 3 ways that you can play this D major 7th chord. That's the chord we're looking at, D major 7th. Now the first way that you can play it is by flattening your first finger on the 1st string, 2nd string, 3rd string, so that's high E string, B string and the G string, and you're playing it at the 2nd fret. Remember, frets are the bars going across. And so you're on the 2nd fret, and what you're playing is the top 4 strings. You're playing D, G, B and E, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you get this sound. The second way that you can play it is using your 2nd, 3rd and 4th finger at the same fret on the E, B and G strings, just like that there. And this, I think, is probably the most common way that I play it. But another way you can play it, and I think which is a very good way for beginners, is using your 1st, 2nd and 3rd finger. And I think this is really good because it's this finger here that becomes like an anchor. Because if you're going from D major to D major 7, all you're going to do is you're going to lift up these 2 fingers, slide down a little bit with your 1st finger, don't take it off, slide down, and then put your 2nd and 3rd finger on there. And one thing you might notice with this chord shape, with the 1st, 2nd and 3rd finger, and the 2nd, 3rd and 4th finger, is that it's diagonal. Okay, it's not like this. It's not like how it looks in the chord diagram. Remember, the diagrams are just a very rough guide. Now, you have to play it like this. So your 2nd finger, if you're using 2, 3 and 4, is quite far down the fretboard, away from that 2nd fret. And the same with if you use 1st, 2nd and 3rd finger. You know, it's quite a way away. Now, as I said, you're only playing the top 4 strings. So you want to make sure that you're dampening this low E string and the A string. If you're playing with your 1st finger like that, then you know you're going to have to try and wrap your thumb around the E and the A string. And the same here with these 2 versions, using your 2nd, 3rd and 4th, 1st, 2nd and 3rd, you'll use that thumb again. I think major 7th chords are really good. I think they're a great introduction to kind of jazzier chord progressions, and I think it's really good for beginners to become a little bit more familiar with, you know, like more advanced sounds. Apart from just playing, you know, D major or minor chords, it's good to get, you know, start getting used to these kinds of sounds as well. As I say, very jazzy sound. And also major 7th chords, they are so often used in that chord progression. Yeah, D major 7, D 7th. That's a very, very common type of progression, and you hear it in many songs. And we're going to look at 5 songs now that use that chord progression, and we'll do it in chronological order. And starting with Strawberry Fields Forever, I think it was 1967, but recorded in 1966. And it's like this, and it's used in just the verses where it goes, living is easy with eyes closed, misunderstanding all you see. So D for half a bar, D major 7 for the second half of the bar, and then a whole bar of D7. Now, one of my all-time favourite songs is the Kinks' Shangri, and it's a massively fantastic song, and it's got D major 7, D7, and it's in kind of like the second part of the song. It's got loads of different parts this song has. There's an A minor, then there's an A, and then it comes into this part. Put on your slippers and sit by the fire. You've reached your top and you just can't get any higher. And this time you've got a whole bar of D, whole bar of D major 7, D7, and then it goes to G. Now, Paul McCartney used it in probably one of his best known songs, Maybe I'm Amazed. And it's in the choruses where he goes, maybe I'm a man, maybe I'm a lonely man who's in the middle of something that he doesn't really understand. There's no way I'm singing it that high though. And he uses, like Strawberry Fields, D for half a bar, D major 7 for half a bar, then D7 for a bar before going into a G major chord. Then in the late 80s, I think it was 1989, maybe I'm completely wrong. Then we have Saltwater by Julian Lennon. And for this, you're going to need a capo if you're going to play along to the record. You put your capo on the second fret. But we're not going to use one, we're just going to keep it in D. And it's, we are a rock revolving around a golden sun. We are a billion children rolling to one. So this time we've got a whole bar of D, a whole bar of D major 7, a whole bar of D7 before we go again to a G. And then we've got Sixpence None the Richer's Kiss Me. And if you want to play this with the record, you'd have to put a capo on the first fret. And so it goes like this. Kiss me out of the bearded barley nightly, beside the green, green grass. Swing, swing, swing the spinning step. You wear the shoes and I wear that dress. I do like that tune. And this one here is D for a bar, D major 7 for a bar, D7 for a bar, and then it repeats the D major 7 chord for another bar before doing D, D major 7, D7 and G. And one of the really common things about this, especially if you're playing with D major 7, is that it quite often goes from D major 7 to D7 and to a G chord. That's a really kind of standard change. So it's a kind of a nice chord progression that links basically D to G. All right, so D, you hear that kind of nice sort of descending sound of this note. So that's just 5 songs there that use this chord progression, D, D major 7, D7, and then maybe a G. Very common chord progression. Now if you know any others, let me know down below in the comments. I'd love to get what ideas, what songs you know that use that type of chord progression. For other major 7th chords, click this link just here. And thank you so much for joining me today. Happy strumming.